My name is Mayra Vivacqua. I have the immense privilege of leading the Mastercard business in the Caribbean region.
Well, listen, thank you so much for joining Breaking Travel News here at Caribbean Travel Marketplace 42 in Jamaica. First of all, tell us a little bit about what brings you here.
Oh, it is actually my first time in Montego Bay. We came to join the CHTA conference because we have a strong partnership with them for over a couple of years. And the goal that we have is to how do we strengthen that partnership, bringing our strategic pillars to life with their support as well. So if I were to mention a couple of things, the conversation that we're having here is a lot on how our data supports the different islands to make some of their strategic decisions, how to invest their budget to attract more tourists. I can give you a couple of different examples on that, but I think one that will resonate with a lot of people is there is a growing interest in driving more experiential activities off-premise, right? So how do you define the set of products that you're going to make available in the different islands? We have the data to back that up, to show you whether it will be in dining or eco or nature or shopping. That will help you really understand what kind of profile you're bringing, the consumer profile, and how to better serve that consumer with the different types of activities that you can offer and hopefully extend their stay and their spend.
That's phenomenal. And how is that data made available?
So we have a platform that is called Tourism Insights that actually members of CHTA today, they have it available to them to 4 markets. We have Jamaica, Dominican Republic, Bahamas, and Barbados available, but we can always have conversations with whoever is interested to do directly through us, through Mastercard.
And tell me more around some of the kind of beginnings of the impact of this data being turned into insight and then action.
Yeah, so I can give you 2 examples. One is there is destinations that they're looking at. How do you drive more spend while they stay in the island? Meaning, if they realize through our data that there is very low spend in shopping, should they consider becoming or creating a duty-free zone to promote higher spend? The other is if there is growing interest in dining, do they have the right set of dining options, right, for those consumers? Either it is mass or high net worth travelers. So those are 2 examples. One, identify the category where you want to invest, but also where the travelers are coming from. Another example would be how they promote or how do they define their marketing strategy. So if you know that most of your travelers today come from the UK, but you want to grow your participation in Latin America, what are the markets that you should target your digital communication to? So there is a lot that they can do with in destination, but also to attract more travelers to the destination.
So it's the entire journey.
It's the entire journey from the time that people start thinking of traveling, from search to the moment that they land, spend, enjoy their experience in the destination, and return back home. We cover the full journey.
That's incredible. And obviously, from a kind of consumer perspective, what's the benefit to the consumer?
Again, it varies by destination,
Yeah.
and I can tell you some of the things that we Mastercard promote as well. Of course, the different partners promote different experiences, but Mastercard has the concept of priceless, right? And we're super happy that we continue to see, even almost 30 years later, that people still prioritize experience versus material possessions. So all around our priceless concept, we do have partnerships. Sometimes we have sponsorships of carnivals or local cultural events. We also sponsor venues where we can provide that type of experience, either it is sports or concerts or something that they come to enjoy in the island. We have special dining experiences as well. Our priceless table, that is something that we have in a couple of different islands. So it's a lot that we have, but really depends on what the consumer is interested in.
And of course, this has a tremendous impact on small business.
Yes. So we all know that small business is the backbone of the economy in the Caribbean. They represent most of the employers here. And I will say that the opportunity that they're missing is the fact that they don't accept cards. So what we're doing right now, we are really partnering with the government, because the government has to come in and endorse that initiative as well as the financial industry, to make sure that those small business, they are financially included, so that they can not only accept cards but also use cards whenever they make payments. There is a few roadblocks that we are conscious of, we acknowledge, and we're working through. Right. One is they sometimes raise concerns about fees. They don't really know how to use the machine. Right. They're worried about fraud, and we know that our fraud levels in card present is very low. But there is this misconception that we gotta make sure that they fully understand the value that cards bring to their business. Because what we can guarantee, because our data shows that, is that once they start taking cards, their business just grow tremendously. And this is exactly what we want to see happen here. How do we support the travel sector? But how do we drive an economic growth to the Caribbean as well?
So someone watching this interview now is excited and they want to find out more. What do they do?
They can go to our website, mastercard.com, or they can contact us through CHTA directly. They will make sure that they put you in contact with us, and we can continue this conversation.
Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.